Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. I've gotten over my pink eye thing and I'm back to recording this week. I didn't want to record without makeup on. I'm sure many of you wouldn't have cared, but I care. And then I didn't want to contaminate my makeup if I did do it too soon. I'm getting a little bit of a slow start this week. Today I have another donation request from my friend Joe. Joe, as always, thank you so much. He has asked me to listen to Tori Holub. She is doing a cover of Scarborough Fair, and then it says Canticle. This is originally done by Simon and Garfunkel. I had mentioned to Joe that I wasn't sure if I was familiar with this song, but I have since found out that yes, I am indeed familiar with it. Before we get started, if you would like to request a reaction, you can do so by clicking on a donation link down in the description. Send along the information of the song you would like me to listen to, and I will get it recorded as soon as possible. I also take notes while I'm reacting, so if you see me looking down a couple of times, I'm just jotting down a couple things so that I remember what I want to say when it's time to talk. I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Scarborough Fair. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a
CJJ.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land, sprinkling of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and the sea strand, then she'll
Listen to that lower register. Holy crap.
Tell her to reap it with a sickle of laser, scarlet, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of herbs. Go for that, and she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there.
The vibrato's crazy.
Was a true love of mine.
Okay. So I can't recall the exact conversation that I had with you, Joe, about JJ. I notice he's been with her a lot. Are they an item? I wonder, are they dating or together? Okay, I've got goosebumps just thinking about the comparison between these two, the original and this cover. I love that the music was kept traditional folk. She didn't, do anything crazy with the arrangement of the music. It was still gentle and kind of old-timey as the original sounded. The original was from decades ago, but also back then it had a sound like it could have been done a couple of 100 years ago, maybe longer. It just had that old English feel to it. It always has. But anyway, I love that they kept the original arrangement. I found it, just like the original, haunting and wistful. And I noticed with her vocals a few things. Her vocals is what kind of added the emotional weight to the song for me. They were delicate, restrained. She had some subtle phrasing, and it just felt intimate. There was an intimacy with her vocal delivery. There was no huge power vocals or anything like that. And that bodes to the original as well. I wrote down lower register Karen here. When she sings Karen Carpenter, she can get down into those lower registers like Karen did. But I think I even noticed some even lower registers in that song, like some of the backing too. Which was incredible. It's got me kind of taken aback a little bit because I've heard a lot of her Karen in the Carpenters covers. And Karen had a pretty low voice at certain times in a song. It was just a little bit of a wow moment to hear Tori go even lower. The last thing vocally that kind of added to the emotional weight of that song was her vibrato. And I notice her vibrato in everything that she sings. But the warmth and richness of her vibrato just fit this song perfectly. This cover was extremely close to the original. I love that it didn't get switched up a whole bunch because the original song is just absolutely lovely. Seems like she's paying homage to that original version, which I respect. Yeah, another amazing song by her. I'm seeing JJ more and more, so I'm just wondering if any of you have the 411, if they maybe are an item. That would be kind of cool. Joe, as always, thank you so much for giving me another amazing song from her to react to. Thank you all so much for being here to share it with me, and I will see you on the next one. You like that, huh? Oh, yeah.